It's the NBA Live on 2K. Clark, it's tough. We're down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Outside for Randle. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randle got a lot of both.
Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. Rebound Minnesota.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The shot's good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's Williams with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So, the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Randle. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Randle. Tries to keep it alive. Williams passes to Caruso. Now, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. McDaniel's defending. 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Pulls up. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Randle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's DiVincenzo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Here's Hartenstein. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Puts the D in a tough spot.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
After the line for 1 is overturned. The play is under video review.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Handle no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Williams with the ball, picked up by Edwards. Williams against Edwards. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future. And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Edwards, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 1. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder lead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Handle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. He takes it in. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels against Caruso. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times inside the paint.
Oh. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls. You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Here in the 2nd quarter, about 3 minutes played. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Holmgren. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
That free throw good from Randall. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's DiVincenzo. Count that one. DiVincenzo's got 10.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Williams passes to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Down low, here's Caruso.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
McDaniels finds Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 in the 2nd quarter from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. Up top, Randall, and the call will be against Julius Randall. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Can't get it to fall. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's all evened up. DiVincenzo's got 13.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Alex Caruso. Providing a lot of energy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Caruso and Williams. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Shooting 1.
The Thunder shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren at the elbow. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
To the inside, Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
90 seconds now into the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel. Here's Hartenstein, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards looking it over. Randle outside. Drills the three-pointer. Randle's got 8.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Randle with some nice D. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Caruso. And they get it. Rebound, Minnesota. And here is DiVincenzo. 13 points in the game. And there's the foul. There we go on Alex Caruso. That's his third foul of the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a cross-court pass, you've got to be quick and accurate.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Edwards. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his fourth rebound. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Here's Holmgren. Off target at the rim. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely save the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Holmgren hits them both.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And yes, it's good. Edwards got 19 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Here's DiVincenzo. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Oklahoma City trailing for the lead. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Caruso.
Timeout.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Show them some love once again.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Randall. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 5.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Count it. 10 points for Chet Holmgren.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Edwards can't hit. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. And a missed layup. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We're going to step aside for just a second. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Here is Edwards. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. The Thunder shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Over in the corner, Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Caruso against Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Edwards dishes to Randall. Edwards passes to Randall. Can't hit from in close. The Thunder with the lead. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Clock at 6. Holmgren with a screen on it. Williams from outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 4. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to Caruso.
And, you know, when DiVincenzo keeps his hands moving on defense, he's really effective. Great work there.
Outside Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Williams for 3. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
And it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall.
2 minutes.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. The Thunder leading by 4. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Edwards with the drive.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
1:31 left in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Holmgren wide open. Trains the three-pointer.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. And they recover it. Bounce pass from Randall. McDaniels finds Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No good from outside. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Inside. Stolen by McDaniels. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Poked away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Over in the corner, Caruso. No good with the triple. Timberwolves on offense. It's a 5-point game. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Outside Williams. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Puts up a deep 3. It's off. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they